Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 1st of April up to the 7th of April 2018. And this is for you coming from Gemini. Well, first I'd like to inform you that I do charge USD 50 for a 90-minute consultation on Skype. I like to say this now because many people do contact me and expect it to be free of charge. I usually mention this in the last part of the horoscope towards the end, and probably people don't wait until then. So please be notified. It's USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session with me. Let's start with Sunday the 1st. And you coming from Gemini is not going to be a very good day. Firstly, the morning-afternoon periods, you attract a lot of opposition. You attract a lot of differences with people. A couple of planets are there. One of them is an ego planet who makes what your reactions to people are tending to be on the arrogant side and tending to be on the critical side, meaning that you criticize situations too readily. And that, of course, doesn't win you friends. And so on this Sunday, morning and afternoon period, don't spoil it for others. Don't show a dissatisfaction kind of an attitude, and don't want to show your arrogance either. Otherwise, you're going to spoil it for yourself and you're going to spoil it for everybody else. Try to be a person who allows others to take charge and others to make the plans, and that way you won't be able to interfere with a good Sunday that could be waiting for you morning and afternoon. Now, the evening nightfall period gets really, really bad for you. So from a difficult morning, afternoon to a very bad evening and nightfall period. And it could be the same reasons of your arrogant attitude and your not wanting to be negotiable. Evening, nightfall, be careful of the company you keep. You may drink too much, or you will be in the company of somebody who makes use of you. They are very deceptive couple of planets there in the evening nightfall session. And these deceptive planets can, of course, mislead you and disappoint you in what you want. And at the same time, you could be in a danger of an accident as well. So don't drink too much if you are driving. If I were you, I would rather just go back to the safety of my home in the evening session, because the evening is not going to produce much good results for you, only trouble of some kind. Monday the 2nd. And too much water planets are there, and they take away the seriousness of having to focus on what is important. It's a working day, so at your place of work, be careful. You can be distracted and your deadlines can be broken. Emotional planets are seen, and these planets may occupy your mind emotionally, and therefore your focus and your concentration on what you have to do at your place of work or in business can be badly affected. So focus on what's important, get down to doing your deadlines, whether in job areas or business areas, and you'll be able to control these water planets who usually distract you, and your mind just strays. And also don't be oversensitive to what is being said. The evening and nightfall period improves quite a bit. Planets are a bit slow, but they are long-term planets. Long-term planets don't move fast because they slowly, hour by hour, develop something good for you. And that's what's happening in the evening and nightfall period. You meet people who can develop a long-term goodness for you, and it's an advantage you are getting in the evening nightfall session. So be out and about. Go and meet people who can help you, whether in job, whether in business, whether in personal affairs, or if it's a romance that you are chasing, it could be a good enough idea to try it in the evening nightfall session, because long-term planets are seen. Tuesday the 3rd starts very badly for you, and I mean very badly. Now, if anything could go wrong in the morning, afternoon, it's going to go wrong on this Tuesday the 3rd. Opposition with the people you work or in business or with your bosses, and difficulties of just doing the wrong thing and saying the wrong thing. and of course you'll behave in a very stubborn way, and of course you'll be very defensive, and so you'll want to take charge and take control. It's all defensive action out of a weak situation. That's what's happening. So rather than do all this, tell yourself, let others take charge, let others take control. You just sit back and do your work and focus on what you have to do at your place of work, or if you're in business, focus on your responsibilities. You can be misled quite badly in the morning, afternoon if you're in business. For example, you might think of something very positive coming your way, but when you find out, it will be very negative. So such deceiving things are done by planets in the morning, afternoon for you. Watch out for accidents, watch out for clashes of personality. You have to behave as well as you can. And firstly, don't argue. Secondly, don't be stubborn. Thirdly, don't want to take charge or dominate. And you'll be able to manage your morning and afternoon sessions much better. The evening session doesn't improve much either. Now aggressive planets are waiting for you there. And so with all these things happening in the morning, afternoon, the evening planets add the aggression to it. In fact, one of these aggressive planets is quite active in the daytime. So you may have some aggressive clashes already in the morning, afternoon. Control your temper, mind what you say. Otherwise, the whole day turns to be very negative. Evening, nightfall, take the soft approach to whatever you are or with whoever you are. Take the soft approach, and you'll be able to manage the evening session a bit better. Wednesday starts very nicely for you. Very fast planets are seen, and they are good for you because you are used to everything fast. And so the morning and afternoon, these fast planets bring you very fast opportunities. So you got to be on your toes. Reply to your emails, reply to your phone calls, call people who can help you, whether in job enhancement or whether in business improvement. Get cracking, and you'll find that the morning, afternoon can deliver some good advantage for you. So focus on what you have to do because things are moving very fast. You cannot afford to take it easy. There is a planet of arrogance around. So try not to show arrogance because you'll need teamwork in the morning, afternoon period, whether in business or whether in job, because there's so much to do. So be appreciative, be supportive, and you'll get all the support you want in the morning, afternoon. Evening and nightfall, these arrogant planets take over. Of course, your good planets of the morning, afternoon will join them as well. But your morning, afternoon planets are already a bit weak by the time evening, nightfall comes. They have done all their work for you. And so evening, nightfall, mainly the arrogant planets are seen. And although you will get good opportunities which come unexpectedly, yet because of your arrogance, everything gets spoiled. So don't show aloofness. Don't show a specialness about you. Mix and be with people at their own level. You can meet important people, by the way, in the evening session. And so if you show your arrogance, things are not going to result very well for you. Thursday the 5th is a wonderful morning, afternoon period. Whatever you want, however you want to do it, there will be support for you. In your place of work or in business, you will excel. So communicate, show off your skills in whatever areas you want. And you will be noticed, your bosses will be noticing you. You will get the response in a very good way. And if you are in business, talk to your business partners about expansion and move ahead and do very well in the morning, afternoon session by communicating. These are planets of communication and marketing skills that enhance your position. So do these things well in the morning, afternoon session. And if you are chasing for a romance, it's a perfectly good morning, afternoon time to do it. You will be able to charm the bird off the tree, put it that way. Your communication assets are going to be wonderful. And so much to do and much to gain in the morning, afternoon session. Evening and nightfall period, plenty of water planets are seen. Firstly, your plans may change in the evening, nightfall period. So be prepared for that. Secondly, you may be oversensitive to something said, and you may be a little bit hurt about things. Take things in your stride. Your good planets of morning, afternoon are also following you in the evening, nightfall period. But the energy of these water planets is more. So changing of plans, oversensitivity, tendency to thinking emotionally rather than facts and figures and logic. So all that can happen. But the evening is fine for emotional planets. You should be doing well enough. Friday the 6th for you starts beautifully in the morning-afternoon session. Everything you attempt to do, you will do very well in job or in business. And the chances of you meeting people that you want to meet is very possible as well. So get on the phone, send messages, be busy on this morning and afternoon of Friday the 6th. And you will get the advantage of whatever you are trying to get and done. And so you will be lucky basically morning, afternoon. There is one planet who is roaming around, the planet of disarray, the planet who creates problems by making your attitude not good. This planet is also there in the morning-afternoon period. So take note not to be stubborn, and you will be doing well enough in the morning-afternoon period. During your evening, there are planets waiting for you who are not totally committed to your welfare. So these planets tend to make problems for you in the evening and nightfall session of Friday the 6th. Things can get very bad because there's a couple of planets waiting in the evening. Their plan is to make every situation changeable. So be ready for plans to be changed in the evening, nightfall, or plans to be cancelled or postponed. And this, of course, will make you very unhappy and disappointed. And also be careful that the clash of words can happen in the evening, nightfall period. So if you don't really have to be out, go back to the safety of your own home. But if you have to be out, you have to be on your best behavior. You cannot afford to be pushy nor argumentative. Otherwise, the evening is going to turn worse and worse hour by hour. And drive carefully. Saturday the 7th starts not in a good fashion for you. You are not happy about something right from the morning and the afternoon, and therefore things don't go well for you. Support is not seen. You are disappointed about something or another. You are let down. You may feel cheated about something or another. So you have to identify where the problem is. It's a very wide net. And when you can identify the problem, tackle it in a gentle way. Don't try to expose anybody or insult anybody or blame anybody, or you'll find that the situation morning and afternoon becomes worse. Accidents are possible, so drive carefully, don't drink too much during lunchtime or so, and stay away from people that your instinct tells you who are not out to be helping you, but rather to be disturbing you. So it's a very annoying, irritating morning-afternoon period. The evening and nightfall improves tremendously, and you'll find solutions where you couldn't find earlier part of the day. And your evening nightfall period brings unexpected good things to happen for you and helps you to meet with people who can help you unexpectedly. So the planet of unexpectedness is waiting during the evening nightfall session. This planet also makes a bit of a rounding in the morning afternoon but can't do much. Gives you little leads here, gives you little leads there, but no continuity. But all that is waiting to help you tremendously a lot. So plan something for your evening nightfall session. If it's to get help in your job area, go out with people of your colleagues or bosses. If it's the business area, then go out with the people you do business with. If it's just wanting to get your marriage and your marriage partner to be happy or your romance partner to be happy, then do that. Whatever you do in the evening nightfall is going to be very pleasant and very appealing, and it's going to reward you as well. Well, that's the week for you. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you in detail about your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life. And I'll have your date of birth, and I'll have your palm prints, which you will send to me by email. They'll be very sharp for me to read. And I'll face read you while we Skype as well, and I'll be looking at your palms while we Skype as well. So I'll be very intense about your next 7 or 8 years, year by year, calendar year by calendar year, age by age, and I'll go through and help you to realize what awaits you in your near future of 7 or 8 years. So go to Skype, go to Facebook, leave me a message, send me an email, and let's get down to meeting each other on Skype and get things moving for your next 7 or 8 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.